Good morning, beautiful people. This week my children are away for vacation Bible school. They'll be away Monday through Thursday. So I figured, why not have you guys come along with me as we prepare for our next week of school. This is day 3 of my planning and prepping for our mid-year promotion. If you'd like to see days 1 and 2, go to part 1 of this series. Thanks for watching. I'm starting today off by cleaning out my daughter's homeschool part. Yes. Okay, the twins are asleep. It is 10:46, so I have about an hour and 15 minutes where I can try to plan out, let's see, lingo charts, like get a grip on that, phonics, science, and I say history, but it's really more like social studies, Africa, amazing Africa. So, I had thought to possibly do like the unit for science and then come back to Africa, amazing Africa, but since everything is doesn't take that long for Africa Amazing Africa, I just thought that I would go ahead and add it to what we do in the morning. But I'm gonna have to also kind of go back and forth with it because I did find some books to go along with our science unit. So looks like the science unit is gonna take us about about 16 weeks, so I didn't want to wait that long, so it'll be fine. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is the 3rd day because it's Wednesday, so if you are still around, thank you, and let's get to planning. Okay, first of all, let's take a pause to I have like a basket, I think I got this from the Dollar Tree, of pens, and then I also have a bag of pens. I was using them when I was in seminary, but these felt pens are erasable and they're by Friction. So I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but yeah. And then I think I got these from Five Below, but these are also pretty good. They're thin, they're not erasable though. And erasable highlighters, and then we have a plethora of erasable pens. All of that goodness. So I think I got this from my pastor, but I think these are on Amazon. And I usually use green because for church, but we'll be okay. I'm just gonna get colorful with it. Okay, so we'll say history, but really social studies. And I'm going to use one of my favorite bookmarks to kind of, I think I might have got these from like the Walmart thing online, which is probably like Amazon, but I also ordered some new ones, so I'll show you guys what I got from Amazon. All right, so now we're gonna do science. I think I'm gonna use a different color. Okay. Okay, science. Oh, this is so light. Let's see. Pick a different color. This isn't erasable, so I want something I can erase. Like this. Alright, so my issue with science is that with every lesson there's like a little lab that goes with it. So what I need to do is to hunker down like what exactly we're going to be doing. So I like this investigation, living and non-living. And I can do that with, so I don't have these cards, like I don't have the whole unit, but I do have this, these card games. And I'm pretty sure there's animals on them. Let's see. Fish. Homemade has got fruit. Animal identification. Okay, so this one. We're gonna use that. Oh, that's what I'll do. We'll do fruit and memory, because some of it has to be animals. Some of it has to be living and not living. So I'll just take a couple cards out of here, a couple cards out of here, so that she can do that investigation. So I think that'll be cool. Well, maybe we'll find some questions out of here. Like I'll read a story, read one of the books that I got. So I did get some, I did go to the library. So I did get the Crinklewood book and then this one. So I think I'll read Only a Tree that day. And then we'll still review it. We'll talk about some stuff. That sounds like a good idea. We'll just get some questions from there. Read Only a Tree. And then we're going to review. Okay. And I would typically write what I need over here, but I don't need anything. So that is week 1. Okay, now this one, this is animals grow and change, and I have 2 books about animals. I see a kookaburra and animals, here we grow. So I'm gonna look for opportunities where I can also read these books. Okay, so we have animal cards, ways to group animals, and also I have cards, so we can definitely just pull those cards out and do that.
If you'd like to see how I aligned my secular science curriculum up with the Word of God, I will put the video in the description box.
So we have science plans out. And it seems like we don't need anything that week. Okay. Okay, next thing we need. So that was only 4 weeks. All right, right, now with language arts, so math and language arts for Jessie. All right. Okay, so language arts, we're going to do, she does that on her own. Okay, so writing with ease. And again, I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape about this. The way that this works is each week has 4 lessons to do. So we're only doing this 4 days a week. And so we'll just jump right into it, right? So then her work is in the back. And so what I'm gonna do is I actually need to take this to Staples and yeah, have them split this up because this is all hers. This is hers and this is mine. So my work here is here, and then there she gets to pick which one she's gonna do on day 1. Day 2, she gets to write one thing she remembers about the passage, and I think I write and then she writes. Day 3, it's copy work. She gets to pick which one she wants to write. And then, what's something else she remembers from the passage? So, I think I'm just gonna write writing with ease. So we've got the writing with ease. I'll put this aside because if I had time, I'm gonna go ahead and run up to Staples and do that. Okay, easy grammar. Okay, so I don't know if I recorded this or not, but my daughter actually ended up, I decided to go by what sight words she knew, and she knew all of the sight words on Unit 1, and then, so we're actually going to start with Unit 2. And so that will take us to '81A. Let's see. This is 81A. That's the planner for this. Plans. 81C. 81A. Okay. So planner. And what I love about this is that there's intervention, if needed, for each lesson. And then there's like what the target is. So it is a 5-week thing. The day I had to play with my sister. And it also gives me books to read. So the day I had to play with my sister, you may choose to read the following books to children. These words include the short vowel sounds with blends and diagrams that children will study in this unit. You can find many of these books in your school library or at your local library or bookstore. So the day I had to play with my sister, I'm gonna look that book up. there are a couple of things that she's going to be doing on her own without me. And I want to see, let's see, what is labeled with the letter A? What is labeled with letter B? Maps have titles and tell what they show. A legend tells what the symbol means, and a compass rose tells directions. Study the map and answer the questions. I might have to actually read this with her. So. Yeah, she's gonna need me to read this with her, so I'm gonna put this with history. Alright, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta go get the kids, but I thought I would show you guys what I got in my Amazon haul. It's been a couple days, so I have a couple of things that have come, and then review what we planned. So today I was able to plan out language arts, which is not totally all the way planned out because I still haven't done the reader. And I was able to order some books. We got science planned out. We got history planned out for... Science planned out for 4 weeks. History planned out for 4 weeks. Lexa's already did. Phonics planned out for 6 weeks. Language arts planned out because I'm just going to do the next lesson. And then I'm not too concerned about the boys because they do the same thing. So I think the only thing I need to actually plan out is for the reader. But this is what this is what has come in Amazon. I have to get my hands on it. So one of our first readers that we're gonna do. Something that I'm missing in my language arts was like actual like bringing things together when it comes to reading. So we have a couple of decodable texts, which are The Hat, Sam in the Bag, Kittens, and Ants. So there are actual stories there. And then the beautiful thing about this is that, so it's theme, I'm your friend, words to remember. Then she's gonna read. You can't see it, but I wanted to show you the end part. And it seems that she is going to be able to read. She's going to read these words. And then there's Think and Respond. We'll just talk about these. Meet the author. And then there's the Making Connections. So there's the group story, work in a group. So, I mean, this is actually, made for school, and we'll just do that together. In the Win. So we can definitely do that, and then make a hat. So I thought that those would be good things to do to kind of connect our stories. And then there's there's the sequence, then there's test prep. The state that I live in, we do have to test them. We have to, standardized test them every year. So I'm not going to get too heavy into it, but I do think for her to see these types of questions would be good. And then these tips for test prep. But yeah, so tomorrow what we'll do is we'll actually take some time and we'll plan out what we'll do with this reader. I'm going to keep that close. Okay, so now I think this is red pens. So with grammar, I thought it would be fun if I did not enjoy grammar in grade school. So I thought it would be fun if we could decorate our pens. And so like she knows like, oh, I can use this decorative pen when we do grammar. So I don't know. Maybe that would make it fun. Put in comments if you think I'm doing too much. But I thought like, hey, I didn't necessarily enjoy doing maybe a fun looking thing would help. So I'm gonna look on Pinterest to see ways that we can decorate our pens. This is just more readers, like the next level. So this is all level 1. This is the 3rd book. This is the 4th book, and then I have the other ones. They came in 12, 30. The 5th book is in the closet. Okay, then because we have so many books, I ordered some bookmarkers. So these are like my favorite because they're skinny, you know, and they just go on anything. So I got that design. It's all the same pretty much. Oh, maybe not. These are probably a little darker. Just that little design. And my teacher bin. And then this, I'm pretty sure this is a reader, but I'm not sure what. That's one. Maybe it's the oh, a book for our social studies. Africa, Amazing Africa. And this is Brothers in Hope. So this is gonna go with our, and I got this used. I get a lot of things used from Amazon because why not? All right, so we have one more day to kind of get our stuff together. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The twins and I, we have been out all morning. I dropped the kids off to Vacation Bible School, got the car cleaned out. Yesterday, after I picked the kids up from Vacation Bible School, blah, 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 can I talk? I stopped by Staples just to see how much it was going to be to get some of the books spiral bound. Guess what, guys? Only cost $4.25. So my Writing with Ease, I got that chopped in half. That counts as 2 books. So $4.25. From Phonics to Reading, $4.25, and Easy Grammar, $4.25. I decided not to split it and take out the worksheets because it is meant for you to like work alongside your child. So she's gonna keep her book. I probably will go get that spiral bound as well. And I'm thinking about going to get her phonics from reading spiral bound. So 2 more. So we'll see how she does with that. And then, yeah, so I'm about to feed the twins. It's 11:02. So once I get them fed, I'm gonna try to plan out the Harcourt Treasures reading and see how far we get with that. So yeah, and I'll show you guys what the spiral bound stuff looks like from Staples, and I also have picked some things up. Of course I did. When I went to Staples, I picked up a couple of things. A pencil sharpener, some pens for me. I used to love these pens when I was younger, so I haven't had them in a while. I usually use the Friction erasable pen. Some more pencils for my daughter, and some pencil grips. I think that works. She'll like that. And then these were $4.25. It was $4.25 to get the Easy Grammar spiral bound. And what I did is I put a bookmark into the place. There's a place in the front that tells you like suggestions and comments for each lesson. Then there's the actual lesson. And again, remember I said I didn't have this taken out to give to my daughter because I have to actually have the lesson as well. And then there's the answer key. So I have my 3 bookmarks in there to give me, you know, an idea of what we're gonna do. And then I had the Writing with Ease spiral bound. Now, I will say, the instructions I gave them was to put the back of this onto the back of the teacher's manual, but they didn't do it. I told them it was fine. I mean, I'm not gonna stress about it. But they gave her a clear cover, gave me the original cover, and then spiral bound the teacher's edition. So that was fun. Okay. Then I also had the from phonics to reading spiral bound, and then I'm going to most likely go ahead and purchase the from phonics to reading for my son for level K. We haven't got to start with this yet, so I'm gonna at least get like a week in of doing this before I start. The thing that I like about this is that it actually gives intervention. So the previous language arts program that we used, it would just say have the child reread. Okay. And I do understand like the whole thing about fluency. Like I know I am going to continue that, like having the child read the same book for a week to build fluency. But what can we do to intervene? And I mean, I know he's only going to be in kindergarten, but you know, like there are some list of interventions we could do besides like just reread the same text. Okay. But anyway, from phonics to reading, this is level A for grade 1 that my daughter will be starting, and I'm excited. So, my goal for today, it's 10:18, so hopefully it won't take me that long. But I want to plan out. There you go. Hopefully you hear the twins. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Hoping to get some type of plan out for Harcourt trophies. And there looks like there are four books, and I have 4 weeks totally planned out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Theme 1. We'll just do the 4 books and like plan out the actual activities that we're gonna do. And then so in my planner, I'm gonna turn you guys around. But language arts ended up taking up a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is give my daughter 2 boxes. That way she can, there's space for me to actually write out what we'll be doing for, yeah, see, like even this first week, I don't have any space. Oh, I can write it up top, but anyway, okay. Okay. So the first one is going to be the hat. And after she reads it, there are some activities that we can do. So we're going to do think and respond. We'll do, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so test prep is going to be Friday. And sequence. So then I have, well, that's going to go there for Monday. Then I have, this is why I write with erasable pen. See, I already messed up. Group story the wind. And then make a hat. All right, so we don't want to make a hat on art day. Maybe on typing club day, we'll make a hat. And then we'll do In the Wind for Tuesday. And that'll be good because they'll be able to move around. In the Wind. Perfect. All right, next story is Sand in the Bag. That gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 6 readers in here. So I think that's pretty good. And I picked things that didn't need extra resources. So. Okay, so we pretty much have everything planned that we need to plan out. I have 4 silent weeks planned, and then what happened? Why are we not? Yeah, I think actually I'm 6 weeks planned out. 9 weeks, because a lot of things I'm just gonna continue on. So I feel really good about the plans that I have set in place. And then my sons are just going to continue with their pre-K stuff. So they, the way that I do pre-K is, it is like every 2 days they're moving on to a new letter. That's how it's set up. But I split it up. So it's basically once a week they have a new letter. And I'm going to order Donovan's kindergarten stuff. So make sure you subscribe so that you see what I've picked for him for kindergarten. And I will be giving you guys an update on how these things go. We start next week. So yeah, leave anything in the any suggestions, comments, any love letters, no hate mail, questions, comments, concerns, and love letters. You can leave those in the comments. And don't forget to drink your water and repent. Bye.